We will begin with the alternate section. In this section, teams will be asked questions alternately within a 4-minute period. Teams will have a total of 5 seconds to start the response and 5 seconds in which to complete the response. If no response is given, the question will be passed to the other team for them to provide a response. Correct responses are worth 1 point, and no point will be deducted for incorrect response. 5 seconds in which to complete the response. If no response is given, the question will be passed to the other team for them. They're going to begin a response. Correct responses are worth 1 point, and no point will be deducted for incorrect response. 5 seconds in which to complete the response. All right, Subshark, TCJ Affairs. Look at the monitor and identify this person.
This land is.
Correct. All right. Church Teachers College, look at the monitor and identify this person. Look at the monitor.
Morris Wilson.
Correct. Mathematics. When converted, that's Subshot, when converted, the Roman numeral DCLV equal Church Teachers College, look at the monitor and identify this person.
655.
Correct. CTC. When converted, the Roman numeral DXL equal converted, the Roman numeral DCL equal correct. Samshar, biology. What name is given to the surgical removal of the uterus when often involving the cervix and sometimes ovaries or the fallopian tube?
C-section. Clearance section.
Incorrect. Correct answer is hysterectomy. CTC. Biology. What name is given to a definite male sterilization procedure that involves disrupting the flow of sperm from the proximal to the distal end of the vas deferens?
Vasectomy.
Correct. Correct answer is Samshot. Bible knowledge. Which biblical character said in his words, "Ask for me and my house, that we will serve the Lord"?
Joshua.
Correct. CTC. Which Bible character said these words? Correct. Am I my brother's keeper? Samshot. Bible knowledge.
Cain.
Which biblical character? Samshot. In which year did Hurricane Charlie hit Jamaica? Correct.
1951.
Which CTC. In which year did Hurricane Ivan pass close to Jamaica as a powerful Category 4 storm? In which year?
2004.
Correct. Sasha, look at the monitor. Visual question. Identify this country's flag. CTC. In which year did Hurricane
Nepal.
pass? Correct. CTC, a visual question. Look at the monitor and identify this country's flag. Sasha, look at the monitor. Correct. Sasha, what is the religious education? What is the name of the Jewish New Year festival?
Nepal.
Correct. CTC, what name is given to the Jewish Day of Atonement?
Yom Kippur.
Correct. History. Sasha, in which year did the Demerara Rebellion take place?
Alright, this is Shana.
Correct. CTC,
1763.
what name is given to our judges? 1763. CTC, in which year? History. In which year did the Egyptian Revolution take place? Rebellion take place?
This is Shana.
1791.
Incorrect. Sports. Samshar. William Saliba and Kylian Mbappe are affiliated with which country's national football team?
France.
Correct. CTC, Hurricane and Bukayo Saka are affiliated with which country's national football team?
England.
Correct. Samshar, music. Which international artist is best known for the hit song When We Were Young? CTC, Hurricane
Adele.
and Bukayo. Correct. CTC, which international artist is best known for the hit song Wrecking Ball? Correct. Samshar. Correct. Which international artist is best known? We have come to the end of the first CTC round. Which international artist is best known for the hit song? And the scores are Samshar to College on 8 points and CTC on 9 points. At this time, we allow the coaches or the captain to query a response. Samshar to College on 8 points and CTC on 9 points. At this time, we allow the coaches or the captain to query a response. Hello, hello. At this time, we allow the coaches. I'm hearing that echo in that one. This one. Can I hear this one? Remember, I started to use some player, wasn't it? Yeah. So I can't. Everyone is able to hear me? Hello, hello. That's the thing, they're not hearing through this one. Mm-hmm. In here. All right. Okay. All right. I'll look over. Remember, I started to use some player, wasn't it? Yeah. So I can't. Everyone is able to hear me? Everyone is able to hear me? Everyone is able to hear me?
Testing. Testing.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, are you hearing me any better? Is it any better? All right. Much better. All right. Thank you very much. We were having a little bit of technical difficulty with the hearing. I was having a little feedback up here. Are you hearing out of this one? Ladies and gentlemen, are you hearing me any better? Is it any better? All right. Much better. All right. If I cannot hear them if I use this one. So can I use both of them together? Are you hearing me? Hearing out of this one. Is it better for you up here? Are you hearing me any better? Is it any better? All right. Much better. All right. If I cannot hear them if I use this one. So can I use both of them together? All right, we're going to try this one. Are you hearing me? Hearing out of this one. All right. Is it better for you up here? Okay. So, after the deliberations, an adjustment has been made to the scores. All right, we're going to try this one. The history question that asked Church Teachers College, in what year did the Haitian Revolution began or take place? They gave the correct response, right? That's the one that I had said judges to, because I wasn't hearing properly. All right, we're going to try this one. The history question that asked the Demerara Church Teachers College. What? In what year did the Haitian Revolution? Yeah, the Demerara Rebellion, began or take place? They gave the correct response. That was for Sam Sharp, right? All right. That's the one that that was incorrect. Judges do. All right. Because I wasn't hearing properly. So, Church gains a point. All right. So if you look on the score, is it reflecting now? The correct score are being reflected now. Sam Sharp on 8 and CTC on 10. And that was incorrect. All right. Because I wasn't hearing properly. So, Church gains a point. All right, so if you look on the score, is it reflecting now? The correct score are being reflected now. This one, Sam Sharp on 8. All right, CTC on. We're going to try this one. All right. So, Church. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you to be a little bit quiet because we have to use this microphone. If I use this microphone, I'm not hearing the responses, and there's an echo in the space. So we have to use this microphone. All right? So, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you to be a little bit quiet because we have to use this microphone. If I use this microphone, I'm not hearing the responses, and there's an echo in the space. So we have to use this microphone. All right? So we are going to move to the second round, which is the speed section. In this section, teams will be given 3 separate and alternative 60-second periods in which they can answer as many questions as possible. Teams will be given 1 point for each correct response and will receive no penalty for a passed or incorrect question. In this section, teams we will start with Sam Sharp for your first 60-second periods in which they can answer as many questions as possible. Teams will be given 1 point for each correct response and will receive no penalty for a passed or incorrect question. In this section, teams we will start with Sam Sharp for your first 60-second periods in which they can answer. We begin with Sam Sharp. Questions as possible. Teams will be given 1 point for each correct response and will receive no penalty for a passed or incorrect question. Mic check. So we will start with Sam Sharp for your mic check. Period in which they can answer. We begin with Sam Sharp. Questions as possible. Teams will be given 1 point for each correct response and will receive no penalty for a passed or incorrect question. Mic check. So we will start with Sam Sharp for your mic check. 60-second period in which they
Right.
answer
We begin with Sam Sharp.
as many questions as possible. Teams will be given 1 point for each correct response and will receive
Mic
no
check.
penalty for a pass or incorrect question.
Mic check.
Section. So we will start with Sam Sharp for your
Mic check.
60-second period in which they
Right.
answer
We begin with Sam Sharp.
questions as possible. Teams will be given 1 point for each correct response and will receive
Mic
no
check.
penalty for a pass or incorrect question.
Mic check.
So we will start.
Not hearing it. Hello? Are you hearing me now? All right.
We begin with
A little louder. That's me shouting though. Mic check. All right. I'll try my best to maintain it. Not hearing it. Hello? All right.
Are you
We'll
hearing me now?
start with Sam Sharp. All right. A little louder. That's me shouting though. All right. I'll try my best to maintain it. Not hearing it. Hello? All right. We'll start with Sam Sharp. All right. A little louder. That's me shouting. I'm hearing myself. All right. I'll try my best to maintain it. All right. We'll start with teams. Just I apologize. All right. Let them just sort it out. A little louder. All right. All right. I'm going to start. The person who's doing the time, just watch the time. All right. If I indicate to you that you stop, you pause the time. Just I apologize. All right. All right. Let them just sort it out. A little louder. All right. Let's go. Sam Sharp Teachers College for your first minute. Which all-girls school is in Stewartown, Trelawney? Correct. Spell the word complementary as used in the following sentence. Blue and yellow are complementary colors.
Complementary.
Incorrect. What is the Spanish word for church? Sam Sharp Teachers College. Correct. It is 9 a.m. on Tuesday at 165 degrees east. What is the time and day at 150 degrees west? Spell the word complementary as used in the following sentence. Blue and yellow are complementary. Incorrect. The Honorable Delroy Chuck heads which Jamaican ministry? What is the Spanish word for church? Correct. What is the chemical formula for ammonia? Incorrect. Which U.S. president authorized the Bay of Pigs invasion?
JFK, John F. Kennedy.
Correct. The headquarters of the IMF is in which city?
Washington.
Correct. What is the capital of Pakistan?
Islamabad.
Correct. What is the sum of 932 plus 109?
1041.
You were correct, but the answer came after. All right. That was the end of the first minute for Sam Sharp. All right. We move to the first minute for CTC. Which all-girls school is in Brownstown, St. Anne? Correct. Spell the word complementary as used in the following sentence.
Complementary.
Correct. What is the Spanish word for bank? The time at 60 degrees west is 11 p.m. The Honorable Desmond Mackenzie heads which Jamaican ministry?
Local government and community development.
Correct. What is the chemical formula for hydrogen chloride?
HCl.
Correct. In which year did the Bay of Pigs Correct. The headquarters for the United Nations is correct. What is capital of Iran?
Tehran.
Correct. What is the sum of 897 and 341?
Top 38.
Correct. Who wrote the novel The Silver Sword?
Yes, sir.
Correct. In what year was the last GSAT examinations held?
2019.
Incorrect. Who is the principal of the St. Joseph Teachers College?
Some Francis.
Correct. That was the end of the first minute for Church Teachers College. We move to the second minute for Sam Sharp Teachers College. Who wrote the novel My Father's Son Johnson?
Chief of Mama.
Correct. In what year was the last common entrance examinations held in Jamaica?
2002.
Incorrect. Who is the principal of the Bethlehem Moravian College?
Albert Culture.
Correct. What is the name of the oldest British colonial fort in Jamaica?
Fort Charles.
Correct. Solve for x. If 2x plus 5 equal 15.
X equal 5.
Correct. In the Burette test, which color indicates the presence of protein?
Purple.
Correct. In the Bible, who was struck dumb because he thought his wife was too old to have a baby?
Abraham.
Incorrect. What are the prime numbers between 41 and 53?
43 and 47.
Correct. In a game of chess, which piece can move any number of vacant squares diagonally, horizontally, or vertically?
Queen.
Correct. Who is the Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis?
Terence Drew.
Correct. In Hinduism, what name is given to the elephant-headed god of good fortune?
Shiva.
Incorrect. Spell the word Logoria.
Logorrhea.
That would have been incorrect, though. Good try. The end of the second minute for Sam Sharp. We move to the second minute for CTC. What was Fort Charles originally named?
Fort Augusta.
Incorrect. Solve for x. If 4x plus 8 equal 20.
Alright, so 4.
Incorrect. What is the Burette test which colors indicates the absence of protein?
Colorless.
Incorrect. In the Bible, which prophet was taken to the valley of dry bones?
Ezekiel.
Correct. What are the prime numbers between 79 and 97?
83 and 91.
Incorrect. Incomplete. In the game of chess, which piece can move one square in any direction? Correct. Who is the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda?
Yes, Brown.
Correct. In Hinduism, what name is given to the monkey god of courage and strength?
Brahma.
Incorrect. Spell the word pulchritude.
Pulchritude.
Correct. Ellen Pompeo plays Meredith Grey in which popular medical series?
Grey's Anatomy.
Correct. Simplify 15 over 40 to its lowest terms.
That is 3 over 8.
The bell went. In the middle of it, judge, they will decide, but 3 over 8 is correct. That ends the second minute for CTC. We now go to the third and final minute for Sam Sharp. Freddie Highmore plays Dr. Sean Murphy in which popular medical series?
The Good Doctor.
Correct. Simplify 20 over 35 to its lowest term.
4 over 7.
Correct. Which Caribbean island is known as the Little England?
Barbados.
Correct. To name the type of government that exists when a single party controls the state and economy aiming for class.
Autocratic government.
Incorrect. What is a collective known for a group of owls?
Parliament.
Correct. In which continent can the highest mountain above sea level be found?
Asia.
Correct. Who served as Prime Minister of Jamaica from 1989 to 1992?
Michael Manley.
Correct. Which prominent Jamaican artist is known for the painting titled Mother and Child?
Edna Manley.
Incorrect. Who wrote the play Hamlet?
William Shakespeare.
Correct. Who is the primary theorist credited with formulating the liberal rights revolution based on natural rights?
Karl Marx.
Incorrect. What is the sixth plague that God sent of Egypt?
All right, 6 would be locust.
Incorrect. What is the Spanish word for pink?
Pink. Rosado.
Correct. What is the largest mammal on earth?
Yes, blue whale to be
Cor-
specific.
Correct. Over to CTC for their third and final minute. Which Caribbean country is known as the Super Bowl of the world?
Trinidad and Tobago.
Incorrect. Name the type of government that exists when citizens exercise power directly. Correct. What is the collective known for a group of crows?
Murder.
Correct. In which continent can the world's largest tropical rainforest be found? Correct. Who served as Prime Minister of Jamaica from 2007 to 2011? Correct. Which renowned Jamaican painter created the artwork 13 Israelites?
Alright, Bertha Watson.
Incorrect. Who wrote The Great Expectations?
That's the kids.
Correct. Which theorist articulated the social contract theory in his work, The Leviathan?
Levi Koski.
Incorrect. What is the 8th plague that God sent upon the land of Egypt? Correct. What is the Spanish word for purple?
Violeta.
Incorrect. What is the fastest land animal in the world?
Cheetah.
Correct. Who is credited with the invention of the light bulb?
Communism.
Correct. In information technology, what does ISP mean?
It's a service provider.
Correct. Who is the current opposition spokesman of health and wellness? Correct. The Tanakh is a sacred scripture used in which religious group? All right, so the answer came, but it's wrong. It's wrong. The answer would have been Jews. It's which the Tanakh is the sacred scripture used by which religious group? Awesome job. Both teams, awesome job. And that brings us to the end of the speed section. And at this time, the scores are Sam Sharp on 31 points and CTC on 35 points. I'm going to ask teams just to query 2 minutes, coach or captain. All right, awesome. So we are all good. So with the scores unchanged, we now proceed to the third section, which is the buzzer challenge. In this section, questions will be asked within a 4-minute period. Teams will have 5 seconds to start the response and 5 seconds to complete the answer. Correct responses are worth 2 points, but teams will lose 2 points for any incorrect answers given. Please also note that teams must wait to be identified by me before answering. Team answers without being identified, that team will also lose 2 points. Before we begin, can we test the buzzer? CTC, CTC. All right, we're good. All right, Sam Sharp. Good. All right, awesome. All right, so we are going to begin. Current affairs. Which 3 global actors are primarily involved in the Sam Sharp?
United States, Israel, and Iran.
Correct. Bible knowledge. Who was the high priest of Sam Sharp? All right, Joseph Caiaphas, correct. General science. What is the medical term for high blood pressure? Sam Sharp.
Hypertension.
Correct. Teams. TCJ affairs. Look at the monitor and identify this person. Search Teachers College. Correct. Mathematics. Sarah borrowed $5,000 from the bank at a simple interest rate of 6% per year. How much interest will she pay after 3 years? CTC.
$900.
Correct. International affairs. In which city is the headquarters of UNESCO? Sam Sharp.
Paris.
Teams, a visual question, correct. Look at the monitor and identify this person. CTC?
Jesse Jackson.
Correct. Geography. Which continent has the most countries? It's Sam Sharp.
Africa.
Correct. Jamaican affairs. Complete the Jamaican proverb. Now wait till drum beat. CTC? Correct. Mathematics. A baker uses a mixture of white flour and whole wheat flour in a ratio of 5:3 to make bread. If the baker uses 15 cups of white flour, CTC.
Alright, that is 45.
Incorrect. The question would read, how many cups of whole wheat flour are needed to maintain the ratio? Theatre. What is the name of the Jamaican film which features Jimmy Cliff as Sam Sharp?
The higher they come.
Correct. Spanish. In Spanish, what number is 34? Church Teachers College?
34.
Correct. Jamaican affairs. Complete the Jamaican proverbs.
Alright. Bring open one.
All right, the proverb was incorrect. Wanty, wanty can't get it, and get it, no wanty. Geography. Which 2 continents are entirely in the southern hemisphere? CTC?
Australia and Antarctica.
Correct. A visual question, teams. Look at the monitor and identify this country's flag. Sam Sharp.
Zimbabwe.
Incorrect. TCJ affairs. Which Teachers College was founded on September 28th? CTC.
Alright, Bethlehem Urban
Incorrect. And question was founded September 28, 1885. That's Shortwood Teachers College. Which country faced a major blackout in early... Sam Sharp.
Cuba.
Correct. What is this superlative? Pause the time, please. All right. Pause the time. 40 seconds. I don't know. My back is turned. Mr. Tan, when you're ready, you tell me. You ready? When I'm ready. Okay. All right. English. What is the superlative form of the adjective Sam Sharp?
Worst.
Correct. Which two prominent Jamaican appears on the $1,000 bill? I don't see no boy. I'm sorry, I didn't see any light. You saw a light? I didn't see any light. All right, so we're going to scrap that question. I didn't see any light. The judges didn't see any light. All right, so we're going to, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't see any light. The judges are looking at me. They didn't see any light. I read one question within that time. I am going to read the next question on my paper. All right? And if you, the team that buzz in, we'll act accordingly. All right? All right. So test yours. Test yours. All right? Good. All right, you're good? All right. Right? Ready? Which country is known as the land of the free and the Church Teachers College?
United States of America.
Correct. Sorry. What is the name of the current supreme leader of Iran? Sam Sharp. I saw Sam Sharp first. Correct. All right. Okay. All right. All right, teams. I am going to allow, hold on, teams. Sit down, sit down. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, Mr. Coach, hold on just a minute. I'm even afraid to look behind me to see what's on the board. All right, so I asked the last question, all right? I don't know. The judges, are we allowing the last question? Judges, are we allowing the last question? They made the final say. I do not know what time was behind me. Just give them a minute. Give them a minute. Remember, if they buzz in before the time expired, they would be allowed to respond. All right. While the judges are deliberating, I'm going to allow the coaches to do the queries. All right? So one coach at a time to the team or to the table, and we'll go from there.
Would I never guess that, brother?
be stressed. All right, I require you to use your listening ears. All right. So on screen, you will see that the scores are Sam Sharp on 47 and CTC on 43. All right. So we are taking the response that was given for the last question that was asked. The last question that was asked was, who is the current supreme leader of Iran? And Sam Sharp said, Ali Khamenei. That answer is incorrect. They were given it correct. So Sam Sharp loses 2 points. Do that for me, sir. Right? The correct response, Ali Khamenei is dead. So the correct response would be Mojtaba Khamenei, right? Now, because we took the mark because we gave them the mark, we now have to take 2 more marks because they got the question incorrect. So presently, both teams are on 43-43. I'm just allowing you 2 seconds to process it. All right? We get it. Awesome. Teams, we get it? All right, we get it? Awesome. All right. The other query was about the $1,000 note. CTC responded, but remember, we threw out that question because of the buzzer, and we had given the substitute question. All right? So the scores now remain CTC 43, Sam Sharp 43. Now the rule is when we get to this section and a tie has happened, I am going to read another question. The first team to buzz in and provide a correct response, then that team will win. If the team buzzes in and gives an incorrect response, then that team is going to lose 2 points and then the other team will win. We understand? Awesome. So we don't need any time on the clock or anything like that. I'm just going to give a question. We ready? All right. Bible knowledge. If the books of the Bible were placed in alphabetical order, which book would appear first? Sam Sharp?
Acts of the Apostles.
Correct. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So at the end of going in extra time, the scores are Sam Sharp on 45 points and CTC on 43 points. Well played. Sam Sharp, awesome job, Church Teachers College. Now, in the spirit of the TCJ quiz competition, I now invite both captains to meet in the center and shake hands. All right, let me extend congratulations to Sam Sharp Teachers College and well played CTC. All right, we've come to the end of the first semi-final match. We will now make preparation to transition into the second match for today.
We're going straight into the semifinal number 2 of the TCJ Challenge Quiz 2026. We have 2 teams here. Let's make welcome the Monique College who will be playing against Shortwood Teachers College. So the Monique College is here from St. Anne, and Shortwood Teachers College is from St. Andrew. Who will advance to the finals? Will it be Monique College? Or will it be Shortwood Teachers College? We will answer that question in a few minutes. So I am Omar Isaacs. I will be the quiz master for semifinal number 2. And we're going to ask the judges to do the tossing of the coin.
They go first.
All right, so after the coin toss, Shortwood won that toss and decided to send Monique to bat first. But before we start, we're going to ask the teams to introduce themselves, starting with Shortwood Teachers College.
Good afternoon, my name is Shaniel Douglas. Good afternoon, my name is Michaela Walker.
Good afternoon, my name is Nakelia Eccleston.
Good afternoon, my name is Shania Walker.
Thank you, Shortwood Teachers College. We now move over to Monique College to introduce themselves.
My name is Gavin Gordon.
My name is Aldine Walker.
My name is Kelissa Davis.
Good afternoon, my name is Wanaldina Brown.
All right. Thank you. And we're now going to ask the judges to introduce themselves.
Afternoon, everyone. My name is Anicia Bennett.
Good afternoon. My name is Lloyd Grant.
Good afternoon. I am Terrian Hickling Murdoch.
Clap. This is where you clap. Yes, yes, yes. All right, thank you, everyone. So we're now going to proceed with the second semifinal match. We start with the alternate section. Teams are given questions alternately with a 4-minute period to answer their questions. Teams are given 5 seconds to start your answer and 5 seconds to complete your response. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. You're not penalized if the answer is incorrect. However, you must respond within the time frame, else the question will be passed to the next team. All right? So let's go. We're starting with the Monique College. And we start with geography. So again, in terms of the timing, the time starts after I've read the first question. Geography. What name is given to the downhill movement of rock, soil, debris under the influence of gravity?
Soil cream.
Incorrect. Mass movement is what we're looking for. Geography for Shortwood. What main type of chemical weathering is responsible for the creation of karst landscapes?
Hydraulic action.
Carbonation is what we're looking for. General knowledge for Monique. In which month is earthquake awareness acknowledged in Jamaica?
January.
Correct. General knowledge for Shortwood. In which month is Teachers' Day acknowledged in Jamaica?
May.
Correct. Physics for Monique. What is the spreading of a wave into the region behind an obstruction?
Dispersion.
Incorrect. Diffraction is what we're looking for. Physics for Monique. What is the name of a single force which can replace and have the same effect as two or more forces acting together?
Resultant force.
Correct. TCJ Affairs. This is a visual one. Monique, please look at the monitor and identify the college.
Sunshine Teachers College.
Correct. Visual for Shortwood. TCJ Affairs. Look at the monitor and identify the college.
Monique College.
Bethlehem is what we're looking for. Bible knowledge for Monique. Which book of the Bible records Paul's missionary journeys?
The answer is
Time passes over to Shortwood.
Romans.
Acts is what we're looking for. Bible knowledge for Shortwood. Which book of the Bible records the birth of Moses?
Exodus.
Correct. Teaching affairs for Monique. What part of the ABCD in a lesson is this extract? At least 3 reasons.
Degree.
Correct. Teaching affairs for Shortwood. What part of the ABCD in a lesson is this extract? After reading a handout.
Condition.
Correct. Sports for Monique. Which team was recognized as the 2025 RJR Team of the Year?
Arnett Gardens.
Mount Pleasant. Sports for Shortwood. Which teams were finalists, or which schools were finalists in the 2026 Da Costa Cup football competition?
St. Louis Clarendon College.
Clarendon College is incorrect. Glenmuir is what we're looking for. Visual teams. Monique, look at the monitor and identify the country's flag.
Saudi Arabia.
Incorrect. Iraq. Visual for Shortwood. Look at the monitor and identify the country's flag.
Bahrain.
Qatar is what we're looking for. Spanish for Monique. How do you say the word the bike in Spanish?
El bicicleto.
La. Judges. Spanish for Shortwood. How do you say the word the bus in Spanish?
El autobus.
Correct. Math for Monique. What is 25% of $32,000?
The answer is
$800.
$8,000 is what we're looking for. Math for Shortwood. What is 15% of $20,500?
The answer is $302.05.
$3,075. Incorrect. And that is the end of the first section. The scores are Monique College on 3 points and Shortwood Teachers College on 5 points. Give them a round of applause. Well done. At this time, we will ask the captains and coaches to come with their queries for 2 minutes, starting now. seconds periods to answer as many questions as possible. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. You're not penalized if the answer is incorrect. You can always say pass if you don't know the answer to the question. All right? So again, we start with the Monique College. Ready? Ready? Let's go. Find the median of 29, 15, 8, 32, and 57. Incorrect. How do you say my phone in Spanish?
Mi teléfono.
Correct. What was the name of the ship that transported enslaved Africans infamous of the 1781 massacre?
Santa Maria.
Incorrect. Who won the men's single at the 2025 Australian Open in lawn tennis? Who is Jamaica's Minister of Education, Skills, Youth and Information? Correct. Spell the word articulate.
Articulate. That is A-R-T-I-C-U-L-A-T-E.
Correct. What is the sum of the composite numbers between 21 and 25 exclusive?
66.
Incorrect. Complete the name of the high school. Roger.
Clark High School.
Correct. Complete the Jamaican proverb. Too much sit down.
Batman lazy.
Incorrect. What document summarizes a company's assets, liabilities, and shareholders?
Balance sheet.
Correct. Which of the teachers' colleges aim to nurture through love and wisdom?
Church Jesus College.
Correct. And that is the end of the first 1 minute period for Monique College. Give them a round of applause. And we now go over to Shortwood for their first 1 minute period. Ready? Let's go. Find the median of 78, 12, 55, 7, and 33.
33.
Correct. How do you say my bag in Spanish?
Mi bolsa.
Correct. What was the name of the privateer ship that brought Africans to Point Comfort in Virginia in 16? Who won the women's single at the 2025 French Open in lawn tennis? Who is Jamaica's Minister of Water, Environment, and Climate Change? Correct. Spell the word maneuver.
M-A-N-O-E-U-V-R-E.
Incorrect. What is the sum of the composite numbers between 42 and 40? Complete the name of the high school in Jamaica, St. Elizabeth.
Technical High School.
Correct. Complete the Jamaican proverb. Cry, cry, pitney.
Pass.
What term is given to the financial commitments and debts owed? Incorrect. Which of the teachers' colleges is committed to fostering excellence in teaching, learning, scholarship, and relation? Correct. Who appoints the senators in Jamaica?
Pass.
Spell the homonyms that mean a location and to quote something.
Pass.
Site. Okay, great. And that's the end of the first 1 minute period for Shortwood. Give them a round of applause. And we now move over to Monique for their second 1 minute period. Let's go. How many senators make up the Jamaican Parliament?
13.
Incorrect. Spell the homonyms that mean to stop a car and to smash something.
Pass.
Finish the biblical proverb, where there is no vision.
1 year man need.
Incorrect. Give the name of 2 all-boys high school in the county of Cornwall.
That is Cornwall College and
Herbert Marshall.
Incorrect. What does the E in PEP mean?
Exit.
Pass came first. Which type of source in history gives an interpretation and analysis of primary sources?
Pass.
Which continent serves as the area where the Andes mountain range is located?
South America.
Correct. What circle with different colors sectors were invented in 1666?
High chart.
Pass came first. Which instrument uses a bow to produce sound?
Violin.
Correct. Who is the Director General of the World Health Organization?
That is pass.
In which sport do they associate? And that is pass for Monique College. We'll get back to that question. Well, you didn't get to hear it. So we'll get back to that. Back to Shortwood for their second 1 minute period. Finish the biblical proverb, labor not to be.
Ashamed.
Incorrect. Give the name of one all-girls high school in the county of Middlesex.
St. Kilda's Art School.
Correct. What does the C in NSC stand for?
Curriculum.
Correct. Original letters, diaries, and sketches that were taken from the Port Royal earthquake are examples of which type of source in
Primary
history?
source.
Correct. Which continent has no countries?
Antarctica.
Correct. Who invented the color wheel?
Pass.
What family does the trumpet belong to?
Brassman.
Correct. Who is the Secretary General at the United Nations? In which sport do they associate the terms blocking, setting, digging?
Volleyball.
Correct. A body of mass with 2 kilograms is acted upon a force. How many colleges are there in TCJ?
8.
Correct. In which organ would you have excess amino acids broken down?
Liver.
Correct. According to the Jamaican folklore, what name is given to the cunning spider character that is used? That is correct. Who said these words in the Bible? We walk by faith and not by sight.
God.
Correct. What is 15% of $5,000? And that is the end of the second 1 minute period for Shortwood. We move to Monique for their third and final 1 minute period. In which sport would they associate the terms line out, knock on, and scrum?
Football.
Incorrect. A 60-watt bulb operates at 5 hours. How many electric energy does it use at the kilowatt per hour? 0.3 incorrect. Give the first and last name of the dean of TCJ.
Dark Anderson.
Correct. From which organ is carbon dioxide mostly excreted?
Lungs.
Correct. According to the Jamaican folklore, what name is given to a mermaid-like spirit that guards the source of rivers?
River Mama.
Correct. Who said these words in the Bible? The truth will set you free.
Jesus.
Correct. What is 20% of $4,000?
Pass.
In which year did the Port Royal earthquake take place?
22.
Judges, in the story, what name is given to the central main character in the plot?
Protagonist.
Correct. What factor influencing climate refers to temperature decreasing with height?
Altitude.
Correct. Which printer brand is a Japanese brand founded in 1908? And that is the end of the third and final minute. Judges, we will go back to that history question. So make a note of that. And we now move over to Shortwood for their final 1 minute period. In what year did the major Kingston earthquake take place? Correct. In a story, what name is given to the opposing force? Correct. What factor influencing climate refers to distance from the sea?
Pass.
Which printer brand is a world-leading brand founded in 1938? Correct. By adding a prefix, give the opposite of interpretation.
Misinterpretation.
Correct. Complete the course. Personal.
Development.
Correct. Give the name of the intrusive volcanic feature which is formed horizontally.
Dike.
Incorrect. Complete the Jamaican proverb. Big blanket neck.
Man sleep.
Incomplete. Pause the time. Oh, it's 0? Okay, great. Ready? Ready again. That's what, 22 seconds? Okay. Ready, let's go again. What was the name of the leader of the Mayan tribe?
Pass.
What is the boiling point of water in Celsius?
100 degrees.
Correct. Spell the word hibernate.
Hibernate.
Correct. Judges, what name is given to the holy book used by Christians?
Bible.
Correct. Convert 0.75 to its simplest fraction.
4.
Correct. Which prophet was given the message
Elijah.
to Nineveh? That is incorrect. Jonah. And that is the end of the third and final 1 minute period for Shortwood Teachers College and the end of the speed section. The scores so far Monique College on 17 points, and Shortwood Teachers College on 29 points. Give them a round of applause. Thank you. So at this time, we'll take queries from the captains and coaches. Three minutes, okay.
So boss, I would.
All right, after the deliberation, there's an adjustment to the scores. So for Monique College, the history question: in which year did the Port Royal earthquake take place? 1692 was given, but it was not acknowledged as being correct. And there was also another question that wasn't added, a part of the score, so they move up by 2 points. Shortwood Teachers College, they gave the spelling, the British spelling for the word maneuver, and of course we're going to accept that spelling, so they will move up by 1 point. So now the final scores, going into section 3, the Monique College on 19 points and Shortwood Teachers College on 30 points. So we now jump into section 3. This is the buzzer section. So teams are asked to press and hold the buzzers. Don't press and let it go. Press and hold and wait to be acknowledged by the judges. Each correct answer is worth 2 points. If it's incorrect or you don't wait to be acknowledged by the judges, you will lose 2 points. All right? By the quiz master, sorry, yes. So you wait for me to acknowledge you. All right, we're going to test the buzzers, starting with Monique. Each person. Great, now to Shortwood. All right, let's go with 4 minutes on the TCJ clock. We begin with Bible knowledge. In the Bible, Isaac was the son of Abraham. Monique College.
True.
What does Isaac mean? Laughter is what we're looking for. Teaching. What is the name of the document produced by the Jamaica Teachers Association? That is Monique College.
Code of Ethics.
Which governs the professional conduct of members. That is correct. English. Give an English proverb that conveys the essence of telling the truth. Time, honesty is the best policy. General science. What biochemical cycle features the processes of nitrification? That is the Monique College.
Hydrogen cycle.
Repeat that.
Hydrogen cycle.
Incorrect. Nitrogen cycle is what we're looking for. Team, this is a visual question. Please look at the monitor and identify the country's flag. That is Shortwood.
Martinique.
Correct. TCJ Affairs. Howard Isaacs is
Monique College.
Monique College.
Monique College.
Is the principal of the Monique College. What other duty does he hold in the TCJ? Is the dean, deputy dean. That is incorrect. Current affairs. Complete the following technological branding in Jamaica: Cable and Wireless Jamaica, Lime, and Dash. Flow, flow, flow. Teaching affairs. State 2 issues are false in this lesson's objective. Students should be able to explain reasons for migration in the... That is Shortwood.
No degree, no condition.
Correct. Visual. Team, this is a visual one. Please look at the monitor and identify the actor or actress. That is the Monique College.
Taraji P. Ensign.
Correct. Math. What is the sum of the prime numbers between 70 and 80? That is Shortwood. 223 is what we're looking for. Incorrect. Geography. What type of waves are associated with the formation of bays and headlands? That is shortwood.
Destructive waves.
Correct. UNESCO is an organization that promotes cooperation in several ways. What does the S, that is shortwood,
Scientific.
mean? That is correct. Math. Expand, open bracket, x plus 4, close bracket, open bracket, x plus 2. That is Monique College. Incomplete. X squared plus 6x plus 8. Teaching. No, sports. Teams is a visual one. Please look at the monitor and identify the person. That is Shortwood.
Leon Bailey.
Correct. Jamaican affairs. According to the Jamaican pledge, what description is used to describe how we should work? That is Monique College.
Diligently and creatively.
Correct. Bible knowledge. True or false? David is credited as the author for the entire books. That is Shortwood.
False.
Of Psalm. That is correct. And that is the end of the section and the end of the match. The scores are the Monique College on 17 points and Shortwood ending on 40 points. So that means we have to go to the query section where the captains and coaches will come for 2 minutes for their queries. Thank you. No query? Oh. All right, so after, oh yeah, you can stop the time now, you know? All right, after the deliberation, the scores remain. The Monique College on 17 points and Shortwood running away with 40 points. This means that Shortwood would have advanced to the finals of the TCJ Challenge Quiz 2026. And in the true spirit of competition, we're going to ask the captains of both teams to shake hands. So from Monique and Shortwood. So therefore, we move now to the finals, which will be next week, Wednesday. And this will be at Shortwood Teachers College, starting at 10 a.m. All colleges are invited to be at the grand finals. So we will have third place playing off with Church Teachers College and the Monique College. And then we will have a masters match, which will include coaches, principals, vice principals. And then we will have the main match with Shortwood Teachers College going up against the defending champions, Sam Sharp Teachers College. I wonder who is going to win. Is Sam Sharp going to defend the title? Is Shortwood going to prove a point? All right, let us see. So stay tuned for next week. On that note, we're going to ask everyone to stand. We're going to say grace and then dismiss. All right? So in the meantime, we're going to ask the teams to shake hands, all members to shake hands. And then we will dismiss with for health and strength. That one, you know? Great. So again, a big thank you to the committee members for the TCJ quiz competition, and also big commendations to the Monique College for hosting us today. Thank you. We appreciate it. And also we want to say a big thank you to the Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth, and Information for sponsoring this event. So we're going to say grace and then we will be dismissed for lunch, which will be here, so you don't move. All right, after two, let's go for health and strength. 1, 2. Health and strength, and we praise thy name. All right, thank you. Safe travel home to those who are traveling.